I've got some nice textures sitting there ready to go, which I may or may not use, and some stamps. Going to try stamping into the grunge paste. That's what I'm using, grunge paste. I'm putting it on all three of them. Just putting a sort of even-ish coat. Not trying to make it too even because I like things to be a bit uneven. But this is going straight onto manila coloured card that I've cut into the shape of tags. Just making sure I've got a decent amount on each one. There we go. And then of course I have to clear up. I have to clear up because otherwise I can't put these things down again and start stamping on them. There's a bottle of water, spray bottle of water ready for spraying stamps, because I keep forgetting to do that. The spray of water is supposed to help release the stamps. I haven't found this to be particularly true. I should have a lot of trouble with this, but oh well. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, zoomed in a bit so you can see the texture. Well, almost see the texture, possibly. Now, I just keep forgetting the water and it's just getting worse and worse. That's hopeless. Hopeless, absolutely hopeless. One of these does actually work, but I don't know what it is I'm doing right or doing wrong. Sometimes it seems to work, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure whether it's how long you've left the paste to dry after you put it on, or whether it's the amount of water you're putting on the stamp, or what. Now you see that one worked quite well. It's the same flipping stamp. Isn't that odd? Trying it again. Yes, not brilliant, but there we are. Not bad, exactly. It's not as good as it could have been. Or as good as I'd hoped for. See, that one didn't work very well. I flipped the whole thing over. What a mess. Ho hum. Now we go on to it after I've added a load of green paint. You can see the texture a bit better there now, and I'm just showing you that I've used Hyde Park and Limelight. And some of that, there's a few deco art ones on it now. DoCrafts, something like that, one of those. It doesn't really matter, you can use any acrylic paint at all. That's cheesecake. And I've got some oranges there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the back. I'm just saying that you can sand it down with a sanding block. I think that one's called Buttercup. So a little bit of that. Trying to lighten these up a bit and give a bit more contrast in the greens. I quite like that. Gives it a bit of zestiness. Now going over the back. Slightly more orangey. Now that's better without the green underneath. Much better. I do all three of these. I think what I'll probably do is I'll cut some of this. Then I get the blues out. I think that's Arctic ice. Possibly. Or Antarctic or whatever they call it. A bit whitish. But I think that's the one I used. And a bit of... Now what was that one? Smurf is a bit too light. Might be mermaid. No, it's not light enough for mermaid. Sky, possibly. Yeah, it might be sky. Oh, that's a darker one, isn't it? I wonder what that dark one was. Well, that one looks more like mermaid to me. It could be. That dark one before could be Bora Bora or possibly Inky Pool, but I think Inky Pool's a bit too black, a bit too dark. Probably not that one. Putting a bit of blue on the green there, just to use up the paint. Give it a bit more contrast in places. If it's darker, it works better. There we are, same idea, a bit more of the dark blue over the decent texture to show it up at the back. It's working quite well. That's bougainvillea. I'm going over this with bougainvillea to try and give it a bit more zazz. And it does, it gives it quite a lot more pizzazz. I like that. The blending of those two colours works quite well, but this isn't so much blending as just dusting the bougainvillea over the top of the orange. And trying very hard not to leave some spaces where I haven't put it, which is really hard when you're liking the effect. But there we are. It's London bus. It's the only other decent red I've got. Almost going over all of it, but not quite. Managing to restrain myself a bit. Not much. Just one tiny bit that's left orange or yellow. Oh, there we are. That's those two. Now I've got 3 new colours to decorate. So you can decorate either side any way you like, but that's why I've done it like that. Here you go. Have the green side. Or not bad, eh? Quite pleased with those. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay, and I made these nice sun embellishments with clay, and then I'm afraid I've already painted them without showing you how I did it. It's really simple though. All it is you use very little paint apart from the first layer, which was cheesecake, paper Artsy cheesecake Fresco paint, and I put cheesecake over all of these. Every bit. There's another bit somewhere gone missing. Anyway, and once I'd done that, I then went over with Zesty Zing and Paprika and London Bus in that order. But apart from this one, which got some blue on, obviously. And the way I did it though was to make sure I had very little paint on the brush. And then go over the brush with, if you want even less to go on, I mean, dabbing it on like this, as if it was a stippling brush. Not with a brush this big. Something more like that size. Only I actually used a smaller one, I just don't know what I've done with it. And just put it on like this. And I try to make sure I got the most colour around the cheeks, because these are little faces. And when it came to the eyes, I tried to do it sort of like that, so that you got as little paint as possible over the eyes, and you used the impressions of the clay to bring out the detail. A bit of light on that. I tried to get some more colour on the lips. I think it's worked quite well. Pretty good. Come to some sort of decision on some of these things. I've done that one. I'm not sure about whether I'm going to use that or not. Right, I think I need another balance for that, but I may meantime, this is popping on. Yeah, putting some bits of tissue paper with printed things on. I didn't want to put too much on that one because I quite like some of the surfaces at the back there. So but, something's going to go here. And I think it's going to be him. Or her, as the case may be. You never know, do you? I wish the summer, love summer sun, love summer art had gone on for longer. Because I'm really enjoying this. I enjoyed the first bit and I'm really enjoying this bit. It's sort of for that, but nobody's going to search for that now. Still. So there's two. This one. I think I'll just take the red stuff off because it's just going to get stuck down otherwise. Silly thing. Can see what I'm doing, can't you? Sort of. Just daubing this with Anita's Tacky Glue PVA. What I'm doing. And the tissue, well, it's just stuff that came in packing actually. But I have got some ordinary tissue paper, the kind you buy in a craft shop. Whether there's any difference between them, I have no idea. Doesn't really seem to make a lot of difference to me. Some on there, and where am I going to put that? That's the question. Yes, I think sort of there, because I like that bit, and I like that bit. And I'll probably have that like that. I like this piece on this particular one of the three, because both the orange and the blue look not too bad on it. Quite good actually. Gonna have to get some more glue one day. What a shame. Actually there's quite a lot left in here, but I used about half of it. And I've had it for absolutely ages. So long I can't even remember where I got it from. 20, 25 years maybe. I'm quite pleased with these three now. Finished with their lovely colours and ribbons and little pegs and tissue, and you can still see some of the rather nice textures showing through on each of them. In fact, there's a green one that side, blue one this side. Decided to go for blue so I could use the sea theme. Nice. And then I just love the textures on this one, so I've allowed them to show through. Beautiful. Nice prints. These are the ones that worked quite well. So I'm quite happy with that. And there we are, all finished.